This is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and today we're going to do a weapon that I haven't really touched in a long time, Vortex. Now the reason why I didn't upload videos for quite a long time was I was transferring data from my older laptop to a newer one, and this laptop is a lot more powerful because it has a dedicated GPU for gaming, a GTX 1650. Which is not top of the line, but it's still a lot better than my integrated graphics. This should definitely transfer into video quality as well, because you just look at it and it's quite a lot better, hopefully. I even made sure that OBS is taking full advantage of NVIDIA's graphics. Time to melt the cyan beetle yet again. First things first, we gotta take Elegant Construction, because it doubles as both shield cooldown and shield durability for Bastion. Alright, gotta juke this guy. That definitely dealt a lot of damage. There we go. Now you can unlock Blast Radius and Regeneration. There we go. Now I can pick up Efficiency. Gotta get more regen than this. Or at least when I'm not firing around. Plus, I'll also need this for Gemini Protocol. Speaking of which... Alright, next up we have a dilemma. Rapid Fire or Twin Strike? And between the two, I will say Rapid Fire, because Twin Strike will probably rob me of too much of my regen. For a 5th projectile, which is good and all, but I'd rather not do it right now. Especially when I'm this vulnerable to dying. There we go. Next up, we'll take shield durability to further increase the shield amount that we have. Next up, we can now take hold strength and magnitude. That comet was just definitely prepped up to assassinate me. And there's payload. Larger projectile is pretty good. Especially on Vortex. Next up, we'll need stabilization. It's mainly for the sake of strafing strikes. But there are also some other handy features that I want from the stabilization tree. Mainly power reserves. Because I want to retain a decent amount of my mobility even when charging up. With that done, now I can pick up shield cooldown. With that done, now I'll pick up adaptive armor, which was something I should have gotten earlier. Time to see what I face. Okay, Station Omega is not the most overwhelming boss. You can deal with this, as long as I deal with its escort. There we go. Destroyed a bunch of them. With my survivability upgrades, I can now actually tank a lot more hits. Which is a lot more than I can say for my previous attempts. Because it has taken quite a few attempts to get this quite right. There we go. And on one shot. Barely escaping it. There we go. And their singular strike. There we go. Next up, we'll need Candescence. We're nearly there for another upgrade, and there we go. And there's power reserves. Ooh, there's Revelation. Also, apparently I took quite a bit of damage there. Don't know what caused it. I definitely want targeting though. Another upgrade, and now we have something else. We have Challenger. Personally, I think we're better off getting Grandeur. Again with the comet trying to bash me apart. I'm not gonna let you live. Alas, lived long enough to shield the Scion. I will kill it though. Was that done? I can take Force Armor. Definitely want that extra hull damage resistance. Vortex. There we go. Then there are larger. Now my vortices are even larger. Alright, let's see what we got. Absorption. Pretty good, because that means we can next get Rancor, which is honestly the main thing that I want. Well, tempting options indeed. However, I think we can do better than that. There's Warpath. Oh, I forgot we even had Strafe in the first place. I should not make a blunder like this again. I should not forget about such an important mod. With that being said, Strafing Strikes is also around the menu. There we go. Alas, these options are also not very appealing. Now we have something worthwhile. Next up, what we have, channeling, which is something. Let's see how much abuse this shield can take. Surprisingly more than expected. Best of all, those vortices actually managed to destroy its crucible pretty handily. There. Now we gotta reroll and find Strafing Strikes. Or Priority 0, that also works. That could have been very devastating to me. Should not repeat that. Right then, there's Bravado. My body gear stats are quite a bit better. Also, I'll get XP faster from stronger enemies. All in all, worthwhile. Well, These are not exactly... Okay, forget that. Phantom Strike. I had an eye fart and I forgot about Phantom Strike. Phantom Strike is cool though. Alright, let's go. And there we go. Phantom Strike. Now get Homing Strike. It's weird, brother. Before also going for Strafing Strikes. The cool brother, instead of the weird one. Alright then, we have these upgrades. Not exactly ideal. Okay, scratch that. This is actually pretty good. I am running into one problem, however. I am taking a lot of self-damage. What the heck? And also I took a bunch of damage in general. I don't know what caused it, but it was pretty hefty. Do not want to risk that again. Well, these are not exactly appealing options here, are they? Right, Mastery. Bring me larger vortices. There's core shielding, something I really wanted. There we go. Look around and nothing too exciting going on. Alright, fine. Well, I'll have to make do with the roof thrusters. At least I'm faster. Electrocute the crap out of Sarah. Further electrocution leads to more destruction. Back a little bit of those. Hopefully we get striking strikes. Never mind. Nope. Not quite. Although, guidance could actually be not too bad of an option. That could have easily backfired on me if I stayed there any longer. Definitely charging up. What do we have? We actually have rerolls, which is really neat. And best of all, these are mods that I actually want to banish. So, hooray! With that being said, these are not exactly the best of options here, are they? You know what? I'll take inversion. Just to not waste rerolls. Like that, I now have quite a lot more hull. Close distance and pummel this thing. Alright, let's reroll and not sure about these options as well. Well, guess I'll take agility. Was having trouble seeing where I was there. There we go, strafing strikes. We are now officially in the game. What else do we have? You know what? Reflective shields is cool as well. Glaucus and Champion Juggernaut. There we go. The tiny vortices are really causing trouble for our enemies, aren't they? Tiny vortices are really just chasing apart enemies. Yep, get wrecked, Seraph. I will not miss you. Rampage. Digging through could do better than that. Practically don't have to worry about little swarmlings, because I can just demolish them so easily. Do I have Ataraxia? Not. There we go. Oh, yes. I really wish I had Rancor to get me somewhat close to being able to hyper boost forever. Then I would create much larger vortices than these. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother trying to get closer to these things. Unlike them. Even more yup. Definitely a lot of yup, but also somewhat of a note in that I am struggling to see myself. You know, this build is really going far when I'm actually struggling to see where I am. There we go. Oh yeah, Beamcaster attacks also help out with that one. Enough to destroy Scion. I stayed there any longer, I could have actually been one-shotted there. More large vortices. Look, Champion Juggernaut should happen there. Yep! Gigantic Vortex go burr! Really did crumble apart the Crucible there. Alas, I couldn't rescue enough of my XP from the black hole. Nature's own vortices. Much more powerful and dangerous than my own. They can delete my own vortices, no matter how large they become. I gotta stay back and let them take care of this mess. Game is really silencing down right now. Nothing too dangerous yet. These are stuff I can really take out without any Rancor Phantom Strikes shenanigans. Honestly, I did not even intend to do that. There we go. Let's go. I just know that the eclipses will create enormous vortices. Especially two champion ones sandwiched side to side. Granted, that could have also killed me. So it's very much high risk, high reward there. A reroll and I get Ataraxia. Nice stuff. At the very least, I'll get 5 Ataraxia, 5 stockpiled upgrades to get Ataraxia powered armor. Was not the best of plans, I believe. Rescued the XP this time around. They're gonna keep away from this thing. Just a bit of cleanup. Don't want any rogue asteroids ending my career. Cover my shield. There we go. We'll leave Scion to its demise. you notice another weird cut between the videos, it's because I stitched these two videos once again. Something that I previously used. That could have been another clutch moment. There we go. 5 Ataraxia stacks means I am way more tanky. Maybe not way more, but still a good deal. Once again, having issues seeing where I was. Gotta recover. That comment was definitely out to snipe me there. Mega Vortex go burn. Dreadnought's high damage projectiles to make my vortices even larger. Same with Seraph. You know my setup is powerful as heck, when even the tiny mini vortices are capable of destroying a bunch of enemies. Not gonna let let you live. I've had too many traumatic experiences from those high posts. Oh look, Vortex battle. However, I'm much more agile and can create much of more of these things more rapidly, so I can. However, pretty good effort. Even brother couldn't stand up to my firepower. Oh, time to go. Mega Vortex, let's go again. Oh boy. These are some truly colossal vortices. And there we have it, 3 million. I wonder how much further this build can go. So far, conversion actually proved to be a very essential upgrade. Back away from these things, however. Okay, got it. Get out of here. Yeah, good. I think it's a breather there. Nice upgrades. Even more devastation. I really am getting places here, aren't I? Unfortunately, even after all of this existence, I still haven't gotten a reroll. Around these 4 hammerheads. But to be fair, the hammerheads deserve it because they've ended many of my runs. once again, giant Vortex Gopher. Die like this. I survived with the skin of my teeth. Those vortices went to waste, and apparently so did my opponent. And there we have it. The big giant manta ray is also gone for good. Not for good, but it will come back. And it will come back, but for now, I gave it a good electrocution. Let's see what we got for wave 420, and it's this thing. Pretty fitting, if I'm gonna be honest. Speaking of wave 422, it's the better version. With the original boss. Uh-oh. Get wrecked, Sarah. Even your railguns are more than food for my vortices. Gotta make sure this thing's dead. There we go. Okay, this game definitely wants to be dead. Definitely closing in on 4 million now. Which is something that not a lot of builds can say. Once again, giant Vortex Gopher. Weird bug where the big ones didn't really have lightning on them. Alas, they disappear so quick. Look how fast they're shrinking down. Time to mess up Dweller as well. Of course it increases. Almost there to 4 million. Holy Holy shit! Some more giant vortices. But I also nearly died there, so not sure if that was worth it. If only I could compare my peak vortex size to these vortices. I still went, of course. And I also get 4 million! Which is among my best runs. I wonder if I can get the venerable hyper score, which is 5 million and above. Back away. So far, guidance has actually proven to be a very worthwhile upgrade. It's made them stay on screen for much longer, giving them much better homing, all while not greatly impacting my firepower. Retreat. With Rancor taken care of, I can take care of Brother. Tracers. I don't enjoy the existence of tracers, however. Once again, I'm difficulty seeing where I was. Of course, this guy was shielded. What? Might as well lose the shield. And then recover it pretty ASAP. Dodge. Figure out where I am. These hammerheads are just proving to be a nuisance, aren't they? Hammerheads and celestials are actually proving to be my most despised combination. Thankfully I survived that, but I can definitely foresee my run getting ended by them if they somehow show up again. Care about these things, however. Or pulsars, for that matter. Oh, look! Gotta make sure I'm behind it at all times. Big Vortex go out of screen, sadly. What? So crap out of stuff. That comment could have easily ended me. My HP was not in the best of shape. I have enough HP to tank stuff again. You're entering some unseen territory for a build that I actually posted on my channel. Oh look! My most despised combination yet again. I called it. I very much called this would happen. Hammerheads are indeed the bane for Phantom Strike users. Granted, Celestials are no better, but still. I was on my way to 5 million and weigh 500. But alas, the game decided to be not so favorable with its RNG anymore. That being said, I'm still very proud of this build, because it got a lot further than many other builds in my channel. With that being said, my name is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all.